Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Euro Truck Sim 2, checking out update 1.15 and also a new kind of Christmas event that SCS has done, which is all looking pretty interesting. So we've got a few new things. We've got, as you can see, we've got this new kind of showroom floor for the truck dealerships. This is a large dealership where I am at the moment, but the small ones, once you're inside, like once you're actually looking at the trucks, looks exactly the same. So you no longer have the whole flicking between trucks. I'm not sure why they got rid of it, but um, yeah, it's not bad. It's different, I think. And you can kind of flick between your trucks, yeah, whatever, by going through like this. So these are the different options that you had. You can also click on stock offer, and this basically looks like the same interface that you get when you purchase, like you purchase from the web that they had. So, and you can still do that, I believe. So there's that. You can also look around the trucks like this, turn the lights on and off, and go into photo mode. So yeah, that's a thing that you can do. What else? We've got a new interior for the DAF Euro 6, an exclusive interior. I'm not actually going to show you that, but it looks better than the stock interior, although I think some of the modded interiors look better than it again. And it costs like $20,000 or something extra. So just for that interior. So if you're running tight on cash, it's a bit expensive, but anyway. So we've got a new sounds as well for the Scania 6-cylinder, which is why I'm here at the Scania dealership. There's also apparently new sounds for the Iveco Highway and the Stralis. I'm not sure what those are, but like what those sounds actually done. Whereas I know with this one that it's changed the 6-cylinder sound. So I'm actually going to take this. Do I want to sell it? I want to trade it in. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. So, get this Scania. And let's see what this sounds like once it loads me in. There we go. It's a bit laggy. I'm in Smolensk, I think, at Rustmap. It's actually very laggy. Let's turn the truck on and I'll stop talking. Okay, that's not too bad. To be fair, I'm not really sure what the old V6 sounded like, because is it V6 or an inline 6? I don't know. But anyway, I didn't really use the Scania 6-cylinders before, and when I did, I actually had a sound mod for them, so I'm probably not the best person to be doing a comparison here, but we'll do a bit of a drive with this engine. Yeah, so we'll do a bit of a drive with this, so we can actually see this new event. Assuming I can find a job for it. So what else have we got? What else is new? There is now support for trailer brakes, which I haven't bound that as a key, but what it basically means is when you do the parking brake on the truck, you can also do a parking brake on your trailer, which is an interesting little feature. So in terms of gameplay use, probably not that useful, but it's another cool little thing that you can do. Kind of more simulation than useful, I think, in this game, but still. So anyway, onto this special event. There is a few other things I didn't talk about. There will be a link to the patch notes and everything in the video description, by the way. But yeah, so onto this event. Basically, there have been Xmas trailers or Christmas trailers, however you want to say it, that have been added. So I'm actually trying to find one now, and I'm not having much luck. But basically, and what you want to do is you want to deliver these trailers for I think a total of 4,000 kilometers. Like you don't need to do one 4,000 kilometer job, but you can split them up. And once you do that, you get a World of Trucks achievement. So to do this, you obviously need the game. There's one. So you need the game linked to your World of Trucks profile. And how? Jesus, that's a long job. 2,000 kilometers. Let's see if there's one shorter. But yeah, so you need to be linked to your World of Trucks profile, and once you do it, you get an achievement on World of Trucks, and once you've got that achievement, you unlock an exclusive DLC package, like a paint DLC pack, which I think is 3 or 4 paint jobs, or maybe it's only 2, but you can change the colours or something. I'm not 100% sure, I haven't got it yet. But yeah, so, and it looks like you won't actually be able to buy that. It's going to be a properly exclusive paint pack, so if you want to get that, you'll obviously need to do this little challenge sort of thing, which shouldn't be that difficult, as long as you can find the jobs. which is looking more difficult than it should be for me. It's probably because I disabled my Jazzy Cat trailer pack. So what I found was that the Jazzy Cat trailers version 2.8 is apparently causing a lot of problems for a lot of people. For me, I couldn't even start the game until I removed the files from my mod folder. A lot of other people have been having problems where there's just no jobs showing. So yeah, if you're using that mod pack, you'll probably have to remove it and wait for it to be updated. Which is a bit unfortunate, but as I've said before, that's what happens with mods sometimes. There's not a whole lot we can do about it. Okay, so I found one of these jobs at Stockholm, which is a fairly short one, and it also lets me go to some of these Russian cities that I haven't discovered yet, that are in Rustmap 1.4. Well, I'm actually on Rustmap 1.45 now, or 1.4.5, whatever he called it. So anyway, let's pick this up and we'll see how it goes. And you might notice with a couple of these trailers that they actually match the Christmas Paint DLC. So that means you can match your truck to your trailer if you want. And this is super laggy again. Okay, let's hook that up. And in fact, what I might do is there's a truck dealer just across the road, so I'll actually paint this truck up so it gets the same color scheme. So that should be easy enough to do. Let's pull that in front of this guy. It took a bit too long though. So this truck has a pretty small engine. I think it's the smallest one you can get on the Scania. And I think this load is a bit heavier than I expected it to be. It's 22 tons. So hopefully we don't get any steep hills or anything. But anyway, let's paint this up. And then we'll get on the road. There we go. So it kind of matches. I think the truck is a little bit lighter, but at least up on the doors. But anyway, that's close enough. So let's make our way out of here. So we also saw some screenshots during the week from American Truck Simulator, which is pretty cool. Looks like that's coming along at a decent rate. So I think one of the things we saw was like a bit of a logging trailer and all that sort of thing, which I think mostly the trailers, at least when Eurotruck first came out, I don't think there were logging ones or anything like that. So I mean, you never know, some of this stuff may end up being transferred across to Eurotruck as well, once American Truck Sim is out. So might find ourselves with some pretty cool new trailers in this game as well. I'd imagine it would be pretty easy for them to do that because I'm pretty sure both games would be using the same engine. But only time will tell with that, I think. So I haven't actually been down in this part of Stockholm before today. It's pretty cool. Every now and then you play this game, especially with like Pro Mod or one of the other big map expansions, and you just find something new. Like this little area that I was just in then, which had a truck dealer and everything. Because the problem with Stockholm being such a big city is that my frame rate takes an absolute dump. But we should be out of here soon enough, and then we'll, I think we're just going to jump straight onto a ferry. Oh, Jesus, I think I mounted the curb a bit there. But we should be able to just jump straight onto a ferry and go to Mother Russia. Hopefully. And we're working this poor old Scania pretty hard. I'm liking the new engine noise. Like I said, I'm not actually sure how it compares to the one that I had previously, but it sounds pretty good for me. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. The engine brake, of course, still the same old Euro truck engine brake. I'm not sure why they don't do anything about that, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe it's actually just realistic, or maybe they don't consider it a priority. Well, I know with the one of the features of this patch is what they're calling a smart cruise control mode, which basically means that the cruise control will slow down using the retarder when it needs to. So I guess maybe they think that people prefer to use the retarder or something. I'm not really sure. I mean, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. They both serve the same purpose and they both work. Might have to go around this guy. So I think the ferry is, if you look down on the GPS, down to the right basically. So we're not too far from it, I don't think. Okay, we're at the ferry. I think I'm going to cut that part of the drive out because I don't think anybody particularly wants to see me driving along at 9 FPS. But anyway, so let's jump on this ferry to St. Petersburg. It's really cool that the two mods have been linked together like this. I think it's Rustmap that links the ferries together. I might be wrong, but anyway, it's pretty cool. So we'll jump onto this St. Petersburg ferry, and then hopefully we won't have too far to drive after that, assuming we get there intact. It's taking its own sweet time loading, but there we go, I think we're in now. And so I've never actually seen this part of Rustmap. I've had it installed for a while, but I've never actually driven up this way, so hopefully it's all good. Okay, off the ferry and away we go. And immediately you can tell we're in Rustmap because there's trucks parked all over the place and little, people walking around doing their thing. Guess I'll go out this way. Hopefully I won't get stuck down here because this truck is not going to want to accelerate. I'm just going to pull out straight in front of this guy. That seemed to work. There's a truck dealer there. Recruitment agency. Okay. So 285 kilometers. Shouldn't take too long. Although in this truck pulling this load, maybe it'll take a bit longer, especially if there's big hills along the way or something. And we're finally out of the city, so the frame rate has picked up a little bit, which is nice. So I think we're going to pass through one or two more cities as well on the way there. So we'll get to see what they look like too, I guess. For our old truck, it's struggling a bit. That's better. Okay, so we're about 50 kilometers away from our destination as we go bouncing over the road, and sunrise looks like it's just beginning as well. So I'll probably have to cut out a lot of the previous driving just because the frame rate issue got pretty bad in some places, and then the rest of it was just like a straight open motorway, so to be honest, not the most interesting driving experience, I guess, but you get that sometimes. But this part is pretty cool. And I'm not sure what to expect when we get there. I'd imagine the destination won't be that unusual, probably, but you never know, and I probably should slow down a little bit here. Going through some twisty roads. And yeah, we're 15 kilometers away now, so it's only going to be a minute or two, I think. And probably should start slowing down. Go. So this doesn't look like it's a really big city as opposed to some of the others, although I'm still not that close to it. What's that bit of monument sort of thing there? I've got no idea what that says or what it's about. Novgorod, okay. I'm sure a big American truck is a common sight around these parts, pulling military equipment. Stop. Okay. So I think it looks like, according to the GPS, yeah, that's actually the destination right there. You can see the little arrow. So I guess we're going across the bridge and then down and around, or something like that. Pretty sure that guy just ran a red light. Yeah, I think we're turning right up ahead here. Try not to run over the sidewalk. What's that up ahead? It must be, is it a boat or something? A ship? Okay, well anyway, this is our destination up here. So hopefully once I've got this dropped off, it will update the World of Trucks page pretty quickly, and from what I saw it should actually give me like a either an amount that I've already completed or how much further I have to go until I complete this achievement to unlock the super special DLC. Anyway, let's just pull out here, then we'll park it up. Oh, gone too far. What a messy parking job. So, is it going to be good enough? There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Actually park the truck this time. I'm not sure about that engine shutting off sound. Again, it's another one that sounds like the truck's just kind of braking, but I guess maybe that's kind of realistic. Anyway, let's deliver this. Cool. Good stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to take into account the ferry distance, because technically we only drove 318 kilometers, but with the ferry I think it's like close to 1,000 kilometers, so I don't know if that will count with the achievement, but I guess we'll find out. So, well, I think I'll end this one here though. So that was update 1.15 and a bit of a look at the new Christmas challenge sort of thing they've got, and also a little bit of Rust map. So yeah, it's all pretty cool. So check out this little challenge thing. It may be your only chance to get this this Raven paint jobs DLC. I mean, I think this is the first time SCS has kind of done a properly exclusive DLC pack, so we'll have to see how exclusive they really decide to make it, but that's one of the things we'll just have to kind of, you know, wait and see how that all plays out. But yeah, so until next time, I've been Vornskyr, I hope you enjoyed the video, and